Stop. If you're on SSI or SSDI, you could be about to miss out on $3,200. Money the new Trump return bill might put straight into your account. Millions of Americans are already scrambling, and if you don't know the rules, you could lose every dollar you're entitled to. This isn't a drill. The $3,200 payment isn't automatic for everyone, and the timing, eligibility, and claim process are critical. One wrong step, and that money could slip through your fingers, leaving you stressed, behind on bills, or scrambling at the last minute. In this video, I'm breaking it all down. Who qualifies, how much you could get, when the money could hit your account, and the exact steps to make sure you don't miss it. I'll also reveal the hidden pitfalls and scams that are circulating online so you don't fall for false promises. If you want to protect your money, claim every dollar you deserve, and stay ahead of the rush, you cannot skip this video. Watch it now, follow every step, and secure your payment. Hit the like button immediately. It helps me bring you the fastest, most accurate updates before anyone else misses out. Time is ticking, and this could be the most important video you watch all month. Boom. Right now, right this second, millions of Americans are waking up to news that could literally put $3,200 in their bank accounts. And if you don't act fast, you could be left out. The Trump return bill has officially passed, and the implications for SSI and SSDI recipients are huge. Think about it. Money you're entitled to, just sitting there waiting for you. But if you don't understand the rules, timing, and eligibility, it can vanish before you even realize it. And believe me, the last thing anyone wants is to see a headline about payments approved while you're still scrambling to figure out if it applies to you. Now let's get real. This isn't just about getting some extra cash. It's about control, security, and peace of mind. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, the timing of this bill could completely change your month. Bills, groceries, rent, medical costs. All of these are impacted if you miss out on this payment. The system is structured, the rules are strict, and the clock is ticking. One day, one missed notification, one misunderstanding, and that $3,200 could slip through your fingers. You don't want that, and I know you don't. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Not everyone automatically qualifies. The bill sets rules, and eligibility is based on your program, income, and filing history. SSI and SSDI are different, and if you're on one or both, you need to know exactly how it applies to you. This is where confusion spreads online, where scammers thrive, and where people miss out. That's why I'm breaking it down step by step. You'll know exactly who qualifies, what to do, when the money could hit, and how to avoid the traps that can cost you everything. The truth is, timing is everything. The payments aren't just going to appear like magic. Banks process deposits differently, weekends and holidays shift schedules. And if you aren't watching, you might think you didn't get paid, when in reality, the payment is just delayed by a day or two. But many people panic, call their banks, or fall for scam alerts online, and that's exactly what we're avoiding here. You're going to learn how to stay ahead, stay informed, and secure your money without unnecessary stress. Let's talk about the $3,200 itself. This isn't a tiny bonus. For someone living on a fixed income, this can cover groceries for months, medical bills, rent, utilities, or even help you catch up on overdue payments. Imagine the relief of having that safety net drop into your account at just the right moment. That's why missing even one small detail about eligibility or scheduling can cost you more than money. It can cost you peace of mind and security. And don't be fooled by what you see on social media. Right now, everywhere you look, there are viral posts claiming everyone gets $3,200 or payments approved. Sign up now. These are danger zones. Scammers are already using this excitement to steal banking information, social security numbers, or trick you into fake registration sites. The federal government does not require you to pay a fee or click random links to receive your payment. If someone asks for your banking info for this bill, that's an immediate red flag. You're smarter than that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to protect yourself while claiming your payment. Here's another crucial point. The Trump return bill isn't just a random check. It's structured, and it moves through official channels. That means timing, eligibility, and verification are all real, but they follow rules. You need to know which documents, accounts, and program details matter. Are you SSI? SSDI? Both. That determines not only if you qualify, but also when and how your payment will arrive. And missing that knowledge could literally mean missing the money. Now, let's get into the timeline. Understanding the schedule is key. Even if your payment is approved, deposits depend on the day of the week, banking processing, and federal calendars. If you're used to receiving your usual SSI or SSDI deposits on a set date, this bill could adjust that schedule slightly, which is why so many people are panicking online. They see no payment yet and think they've lost out. That's why I'm showing you exactly what to expect and when, so you can plan your bills, expenses, and life without fear. Next, we have to address the reality that many people are counting on this money for survival. Groceries, rent, utilities, healthcare. The rising costs over the past few years have made every dollar count. That $3,200 is not just extra, it's essential. It could determine whether someone has enough to pay for groceries this month or whether they have to delay critical bills. That's why watching this video all the way through is not optional. It could literally save you from financial stress. And here's something most people don't realize. Preparing ahead makes the difference. If you understand your deposit date, have your banking info verified, and know how the federal schedule works, you're already ahead. You won't have to panic, call your bank, or fall for online scams. You'll be in control. And control, especially when it comes to money, is priceless. So, let's break it down even further. If you're on SSI, your deposit is usually structured around the first of the month. SSDI follows a different schedule, often tied to your birth date or program-specific rules. The Trump return bill integrates with these schedules, which means your payment could arrive earlier or later than you expect, depending on weekends, holidays, and federal processing times. Knowing this ahead of time ensures you aren't caught off guard, and that's what I'm walking you through right now. Now, let's talk about action steps, because knowing your schedule isn't enough if you don't act. First, double-check your official records. Make sure your SSI or SSDI accounts are up to date, including your direct deposit information. If you've changed banks, moved recently, or updated any personal info, confirm that the Social Security Administration has the correct details. Even one small mismatch can delay your payment, and with $3,200 on the line, you cannot afford mistakes. Next, monitor your notifications. Many banks provide text or email alerts for deposits. Activate these immediately if you haven't already. Imagine the moment your payment hits your account. An instant alert gives you peace of mind and confirms your money is safe. You don't have to constantly refresh your online banking or stress through the day. Knowledge in real time is power, and it keeps you in control. Let's address something most people overlook: scams and misinformation. With this bill trending online, social media is flooded with claims confirmed or register now posts. Do not trust these blindly. Legitimate federal payments do not require you to click unknown links, provide banking info to strangers, or pay a fee. Scammers are crafty, using urgency and fear to make you act before thinking. The last thing you want is to give away your personal info while your actual $3,200 sits untouched, waiting for you. Always cross-check with official government sources. Another critical point is timing. Many Americans assume that if a payment is scheduled for a Wednesday, it will appear at midnight. That's not how banks process deposits. Some institutions post funds early in the morning, others a few hours later. Weekends and federal holidays can also shift payments. This is normal and expected, but if you don't know it, it feels like the money disappeared. By understanding how deposits move, you eliminate anxiety, avoid unnecessary calls, and remain fully prepared. Now let's get to the real question everyone is asking. Who qualifies? SSI recipients automatically have a path, but SSDI has additional criteria. Your income, prior filings, and whether you're receiving other benefits can impact eligibility. This is why one-size-fits-all advice doesn't work. You need specific information for your situation, and that's exactly what I'm giving you. You'll know how the law applies directly to you, so you can claim every dollar you're entitled to. And here's something most people don't consider: the impact on your month. $3,200 can cover more than just a single bill. For some, it could mean catching up on overdue utilities, paying off medical expenses, or even stocking up on groceries for weeks. Missing this payment or failing to act on time could mean extra stress, missed deadlines, and financial strain. That's why paying attention, staying informed, and following the correct steps is crucial. Let's dive into the finer details of the Trump return bill. The legislation isn't vague, it's structured. It specifies the amounts, the eligible recipients, and the timelines. Understanding the exact language is important because many online posts simplify it too much or spread incorrect information. I'm breaking it down in plain English so you can see exactly what the law says, who it applies to, and how it works in practice. Now, let's address a common fear. What if my payment is delayed? First, take a deep breath. Delays are not unusual. The federal system handles millions of deposits, and sometimes processing takes longer than expected. If your payment doesn't appear on the first day, verify the schedule, check your bank notifications, and confirm your account information. Most issues are resolved quickly once reviewed. Panic or misinformation only makes the situation worse. Here's another tip that can save you headaches. Keep organized records. Save all notices, letters, and official communications from Social Security or any government source. Having a clear record ensures that if any question arises about your eligibility, payment, or timing, you can prove exactly what information was provided. Organization equals control, and control equals peace of mind. Let's not forget the psychological side. Many people live month to month, and even the thought of $3,200 can feel like a lifeline. By watching this video and acting on these instructions, you're not just claiming a payment. You're reducing stress, creating financial security, and taking control of your life. That's powerful. You're moving from uncertainty and fear into knowledge and action. And remember, this bill could also create ripple effects. When millions of Americans receive their payments, banks adjust for deposits, local spending might spike, and the economy reacts. Being aware of your exact deposit date lets you plan responsibly. Pay your bills first, allocate for essentials, and avoid impulse spending spurred by excitement. This ensures your $3,200 has maximum impact. Now, let's talk about community and helping others. Many people don't follow updates closely, and they rely on friends or family to guide them. By understanding this process, you can share accurate information with others in your circle, helping them avoid scams and secure their payments too. Knowledge is not just power for yourself, it's power for everyone around you. Another critical element is staying updated. Even though the bill is approved, announcements, clarifications, and scheduling updates may still come from federal sources. Bookmark official Social Security pages, subscribe to legitimate updates, and ignore random social media speculation. The moment an official update drops, you'll be ready. You won't be scrambling or worried. You'll be informed, confident, and prepared. Let's take a moment to visualize the process. Your payment is approved, it's verified through federal channels, it's processed by your bank, and it hits your account. Each step has its own timing. If you know these steps and the potential delays, the uncertainty disappears. You won't see missing funds, panic, you won't click suspicious links, and you won't rely on rumors. You'll be fully in control of your $3,200 payment. Now, think about what happens if you miss a step. If you ignore official instructions, fail to confirm your banking information, or fall for a scam, you risk delaying or losing part of your payment. This isn't fear-mongering, it's reality. The system is structured, but you must navigate it carefully. Awareness and preparation are everything. And here's something most people overlook: planning for the future. This $3,200 payment could be a template for managing future benefits. By learning how to monitor schedules, protect yourself from scams, and claim your full entitlement now, you're building skills that will save you money and stress for years to come. Every step you take today sets you up for a more secure tomorrow. As March unfolds and deposits are made, keep your attention sharp. Watch your bank notifications, double-check any communication from the SSA, and follow the steps I outlined. If you act now, you secure your payment. If you procrastinate, you risk missing it. That's the harsh truth, but it's avoidable. You have the power to act. Let's close with this. Your benefits are earned, structured, and protected, but they only reach you if you pay attention. $3,200 isn't just a number. It's a tool for stability, comfort, and control. Don't leave it to chance. Stay informed, follow the process, and ensure you get every dollar you're entitled to. Finally, here's your call to action. Like this video now if you want the fastest, most accurate updates about SSI, SSDI, and the Trump return bill. Share it with friends or family who might miss out otherwise. And keep watching. because staying informed isn't just smart, it's essential. This $3,200 payment could make a real difference in your life, and the steps you take now determine whether it reaches you safely. Your money, your security, your peace of mind. It all starts with knowledge. Don't miss it, don't delay, and don't trust rumors. Take control, claim your payment, and breathe easier knowing you're fully prepared. All right, that's everything you need to know about the $3,200 payments and the Trump return bill. Now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. Are you expecting this payment? Have you noticed any changes with your SSI or SSDI deposits? Drop your experiences in the comments below. Your story could help someone else secure their payment too. If this video gave you clarity and helped you feel more prepared, don't forget to hit that like button right now. It really supports the channel and makes sure we can keep bringing you the fastest, most accurate updates. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another important update about Social Security, stimulus payments, or federal benefits. Share this video with friends, family, or anyone you know who relies on SSI or SSDI, because missing this information could cost them hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Remember, staying informed is the first step to staying in control of your money. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next update with even more tips to make sure you get every dollar you deserve.